Hi everyone, welcome back to Denim Vixen. It's Cathy and today is Wednesday. I went out Friday night with the girls and I think it took me from Friday till Wednesday to recuperate from having 2 glasses of wine. So I don't get out very much. However, when I do, I like to kind of go all out with the hair and the makeup just because it gives me an excuse to put it all on and to do it. I decided to challenge myself since I've kind of become a self-proclaimed e.l.f. junkie lately. I have pretty much every single e.l.f. product I think known to man, okay, or at least known to women. The only thing that I have on that's not e.l.f. are my eyebrows, and that's my Maybelline eyebrow. But everything else is all e.l.f. So get ready with me if you want to see how I did my makeup for Friday night. Instead of using a primer, I am going with the Wayne Goss technique of brushing on a little bit of high definition powder. Actually, he doesn't say use high definition powder. I'm just using the HD powder. Now I'm brushing on Lancome shadow base on my lid. So I guess I lied. There were 2 things I didn't use that were e.l.f. and that was the Maybelline eyebrow pencil and the Lancome eyeshadow base. Okay, now I'm going to use my high definition under eye setting powder, but I'm not going to use it under my eyes. I'm going to use it all over my eyes because I don't know if this makes any difference or not, but I'm just going to try it. But I think if you use it on your eyelids, it might soften them up a little bit and actually make your eyeshadow go on a little smoother. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to do this anyway, and we'll see how it turns out. I didn't have enough eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f., which were, let's see, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I was shopping at Target the other day and found this one on the sale aisle and bought this one too. It was only $5. I couldn't resist, and I think it's got almost every single eyeshadow color in there that you could possibly need. I had to get it. You can see it a little better this way. But look at that, every single color you could possibly need. And e.l.f. eyeshadows are absolutely fabulous. They have great pigmentation, and why spend a ton of money when you can get it all right here from e.l.f.? Just my opinion. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go with this palette. Since it's my new one, I'm gonna use this palette, and I'm gonna start with a good base. And since I'm going out, I'm going to start with this color right here. It's kind of the only problem is these don't have names, so you just have to point them out. So I'm going to start with this color here. It's kind of a tan color. I'm going to use this all over my lid. Okay, so I'm using my Real Techniques domed shadow brush. I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Now I'm going to go back into my crease with my crease brush with a little bit darker color. Let's try this one right here. And I'm feeling like I need something just a little bit darker, so I think I'm going to go over it with this one right there. Just a little. Where these little cosmetic wedges that nobody knows quite what to do with come in very handy, as I actually use them to kind of clean up my eyeshadow. If there's any sort of fallout, it kind of just cleans them right up a little bit. Let's see, I'm gonna go back and add a little drama to this. So let's go for a dark color, and let's see, let's try this one. This is a little bit of a darker color right here. It's kind of a brown. As you see, I'm sticking with the browns. So I've got this little angled brush right here. It says it's for your brows, but I'm actually using it right here. I like to go up on the side, and I actually like to bring the color in, like right along the crease. And then as I'm coming into the crease, I kind of turn it so that it's going flat all the way down. And I think this adds a little bit of shape to your eyes. I think I'm gonna do one more I'm going to do this side. kind of bringing it around. Let's clean up a little bit of that fallout here. Okay, so then I got this. Actually, this is great for cleaning up the fallout too. This is the e.l.f. makeup remover pen, and it actually, if you kind of use it, you can kind of go through and perfectly line up. Because I want just a little bit of drama here, I think I'm going to pop in just a tad bit of this dark color right here. And this is from a Baked palette. This is the palette, I don't know what the palette is, but I will put it down below. And you can, when I can read this, when I have my glasses, and I can read it for you. I'm actually just going to take this and put it on the outer corner of my eye. Take it and bring it down below. So I'm just gonna kind of go under the brow bone now. I think I'll just use a real light color. I always kind of like these white colors. For some reason, these are really good for accenting. And I think I'm just gonna highlight underneath the brow. Yep. Okay. All right. So I like that look. So let's go back with some eyeliner. Okay, sorry, I had to readjust a little bit. My foot was falling asleep. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. liquid liner. This is probably one of the best liquid liners I've ever used for a buck. Hey, not bad, but it's super easy to put on. I know sometimes these liquid liners can be a little intimidating, but I'll show you a really easy way to put it on, but you just need lots of practice. So. Okay, so now that you've got your liquid liner on, you just want to kind of let it dry. So sit here like this for a few minutes. You could just take your hair dryer and blow dry your eyes, or you can get a fan, or just sit here and just stare. Okay, so as my eyeliner is drying, I'm gonna work on my eyebrows real fast. Now, this is not an e.l.f. product. This is my Maybelline eyebrow pencil. It's actually not really sharp, which sometimes you think it's better to do your brows when it's not too sharp. That way it kind of blends a little more easily. I'm just gonna fill in my brows just a little bit because okay, I like the way that looks. My eyeliner should be dry. To set that liner, I'm gonna take my new favorite angled eyeliner brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna use this really dark matte eyeshadow right there, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna kind of fill it in. Actually, I'm not gonna fill it in. I'm just gonna go over the top. I'm just gonna kind of frame that liner. And you see when you do that, kind of hides any imperfections, so if you can't get that perfect line, kind of blends it all together. And since it's a special occasion, I think I'll just bring it on down underneath my eye too. I think I'll pop a little bit of color into the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna use this really, really thin brush to do that. Prism eyeshadow on this palette. Don't mind this one just fell out. But this is a little bit of a brighter. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with my eyes for now. Now I'm gonna move on to my foundation. I've already primed my face. I'm using that Wayne Goss technique where you just put powder over your moisturizer instead of using a primer today. I actually think this is a really, really good technique for more mature skin. I don't know why, I just think it seems to work really nicely even though I have a ton of primers. But I used the e.l.f. high definition powder and just lightly dusted my face. Now I'm gonna go back over it with two. I think I'm gonna mix these two because I'm kind of between seasons and I normally use the caramel in the summer. And this is the one they actually just sent me when I ordered my medium foundation kit, and it was the buff, which I actually think this might be a little too light, but I think mixed together, it'll be a nice combo. So I'm just gonna do a pump of the caramel. I always like to pump it onto my, I don't know why, but I always pump it here. Okay, so I've got those two mixed together. I'm gonna use my foundation brush, not a stipple brush. I don't think this is a stipple brush. I'm gonna kind of stipple it around, but I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Okay, I'm gonna go back under my eyes with this beige concealer from e.l.f. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna set my whole face with powder now that I've got my foundation on and my concealer. I'm gonna go back underneath my eyes with this, the under eye high definition setting powder with this little brush here. This brush should work. I'm just gonna set it right under my eyes. I don't wanna put too much powder on because I tend to be a little drier, and if you put too much powder on, I think that your face can look powdery. It just makes it look drier, especially when you're using a liquid foundation. Now I do have my other foundation that I love to use. It's my Pure Minerals compact powder, but since I'm doing an all e.l.f. face, this is what I have to work with. But I found this amazing palette here, and it comes with blush and lipstick. I use this bronzer right here to kind of give my face a little bit of definition. So I'm just gonna sweep a little bit of this right underneath my cheekbones, just to kind of contour them just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take this, I always like to contour, I don't know why, but I always contour kind of right around my hairline. I don't know if that really helps or not, but it seems to be what they do in all the pictures and magazines. So I'm just copying them. And then I always like to hit my jaw because, you know, it's nice to have a nicely defined jaw. And I think I'm gonna just bring it down my nose a little too. I'll go with this one. It's kind of a darker blush since it is evening. But I'm gonna just tap it on really lightly because I don't want to come out looking too much like a clown. Sometimes what looks really good in pictures doesn't necessarily look fabulous in real life. So right now I'm a little clownish, so I'm gonna have to tone that down just a tad. I'll go back over a little bit with, there, not so bad. And now I think I'll highlight. I'll just do a real quick highlight. Got this highlighter. Okay, now back over here to the bronzer and highlighting kits. I think I'll use this bronzer right here. I'm gonna use a nice big fat brush. This is my blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm just gonna give one big sweep to my face just for a little bit of color. Okay, now on to my lips. I'm gonna use my lip liner and shaper. And I don't know what color this is. Honestly, I don't even know if it has a color. So we're just gonna line. And really whatever color lipstick you put on, I think it's always a good idea to put at least a nude lip liner on. That's just my opinion. I think it still gives your lips a little more definition. And I tend to always go just a little outside of my lip line. I think it gives it a little more fullness and kind of gives it more of that, you know, that just injected lip look. So if that's what you want, some people don't like that just injected lip look, but I kind of do. But I don't really want to get lip injections. I'll get other things injected, just not my lips. I don't think I need them. And I'm gonna take this. This is a concealer brush from e.l.f. I'm actually just gonna use this, and I think that I will go for this color right here. Okay, I think I needed a little more drama. This is Girls Night Out, so I'm gonna take it up just a notch. I'm gonna use this color right here. And last but not least, I'm gonna do my lashes. Now, because it's Girls Night Out, it's a special occasion. I don't get out very much as a mommy, so I think I'm gonna put false lashes on. So I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm not really that good at doing it, and that would just be embarrassing. So I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back now. I've got the lashes on, I got my hair did. I'm all ready to go. This is the best I could do to recreate my Friday night out with the girls. Yeah, as you can see, my lashes, if you can get up really close, which I'm not going to, my lashes aren't on perfect because I'm not that good at getting them on yet, but with a little bit of practice, I will hopefully get better with it. But maybe I just need to go out a little more so I have more of a reason to put them on. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. Girls Night Out is always fun. And if you like this video, be sure to thumbs up. If you enjoy my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment. I always love hearing from you, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.